Finally, an Aqara camera that you can use outdoors. The Aqara G5 Pro is a security camera packed with extra features. In this video I'll tell you all about it, from the installation to the AI that can even detect if a package is stolen, to the impressive true color night vision. This camera is available in two colors and two different versions. You still have the Wi-Fi version, but now there is also an Ethernet version that supports PoE, or Power over Ethernet. This is a Wi-Fi version which you can power via USB-C. Inside the box you'll find the G5 Pro, a USB-C to USB-C cable, a tool to open the bag, screws and wall plugs, and some documentation. There is no USB-C power adapter included, so you'll need to provide your own. Before installing it, let's go over the specs of this rather large camera. It features a 4 megapixel sensor, a 133-degree field of view, and a f1.0 aperture. This wide aperture allows it to capture 4 times more light than an f.2 sensor, making it extremely bright in low light conditions. Combined with true color night vision, you get full color footage, even in the dark. And I will show you some examples shortly. It's really impressive. And this camera also has an NPU chip, which stands for Neural Processing Unit. In short, means AI. This camera can recognize people, vehicles, packages and more. It's the first Aqara camera that you can use outdoors. It's IP65 rated and an operating temperature range of -30 to +50 degrees Celsius. Additionally, this camera can also function as a hub, allowing you to connect sensors like door and window sensors. And as expected from Aqara, it supports Apple HomeKit, Google Home, Alexa, SmartThings, and can also serve as a Matter controller, Thread border router and a Zigbee hub. Installing the camera in the Aqara app is very simple. Before mounting it, I recommend first adding it to the app. Just plug it in, wait for the camera to indicate it's ready, and add it to the app. Follow the setup process and you're good to go. To mount the camera, unscrew the base, attach it to the desired location, slide the G5 Pro into place, secure it, and you're done. Pay attention to the orientation. Although you can mount it upside down, I wouldn't recommend this for outdoor use, as moisture could enter the USB-C port. So if you're placing it outside, make sure the opening faces downwards. This camera can be added to Apple Home and it's also very simple. You can scan the code on the base of the camera, or you can add it via the Aqara app itself. Some features are only available in the Aqara app, such as AI sound detection, which sends alert based on recognized sounds, vehicle recognition, which detects if a vehicle arrives or leaves, and human-animal detection. And a very interesting one is package detection. If a delivery person leaves a package at your door, it will notify you. If it gets taken, the camera also can detect this, it will also notify you. And of course, we had to test this. And as you can see in this example, you receive instant a notification when the package is placed, and another one when it's taken. And you can also link automatizations to this, not just notifications, but also actions like turning on the light when the package is detected, or triggering an alarm when it's stolen. This G5 Pro also features a built-in microphone and speaker, which can be controlled via the app. A fun detail is that you can distort your voice with sounds like an uncle or even a clown.
Dit is de originele stem. Dit is de robot. En als laatste de clown.
The camera's AI determines what it sees or hears. During testing, this wasn't always perfect. It often detected crying when my son was just playing. However, during this review, an update was released that fixed this issue. That's the great thing about Aqara. Regular updates improve the products over time. It also features facial recognition, but you'll need to upload a photo in the Aqara app first. Some detection settings are still in beta or lab mode, as Aqara calls it. You can customize which objects it detects and set a specific detection zones to avoid false alert. In Apple's Home app, you're limited to the functions Apple support, but these includes the solid basics. It also supports HomeKit Secure Video, which ensures recordings are stored securely on Apple's servers. This camera appears as 3 separate devices in HomeKit: the camera, a spotlight, and the motion sensor. A great advantage is that the camera can access in both the Aqara and Apple's Home app, and automations can be set up in both. For example, you can trigger notifications in the Aqara app for specific events that may not be possible in Apple Home. What really surprised me in a good way is the image quality. The 4-megapixel sensor delivers a 1520p resolution, which is higher than most security cameras. In Apple Home it's limited to 1080p, but in the Aqara app you can see the higher resolution. And with its f1.0 aperture, low light performance is excellent. And I have to be careful with my words here, but it almost seems like magic. Even in complete darkness, this camera still produces color images. Time for a demo. As you can see, the quality is great. Even at sunset, the image looks as if it was taken in daylight. When it gets really dark, the camera still maintains color, although it does become a bit grainy. The built-in spotlight is also a useful feature. It can be automated to turn on when motion is detected, or when an alarm sounds, or at a specific time. You can automate it like you want in the Aqara Home app. The Aqara G5 Pro is the answer to the question, which plug-and-play security camera should I buy? Okay, that might be a bold statement, but it does show how impressed I am with this camera. You can use it indoors or outdoors. The image quality is excellent. It has a spotlight, it has a speaker that functions as a hub, and you can choose between a wired version with power over Ethernet or a Wi-Fi version. In short, it is the full package. The main areas for improvement are software related, but as we have seen, updates are coming addressing these issues. There are plenty of settings without making it overly complicated, which is a huge plus. You can customize exactly what it detects and how it alerts you. And if you use the Aqara app, you can even set up automations, just like with Apple's Home app. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.